Hey Sunflowers, it's the Homesteading Contessa. Come along with me to a trip to Tractor Supply and to the Dollar Tree. I need to get a few things. My greedy chickens are always eating. So let's go along for some errands.
Hey, yeah, we do it our way. Homestead dreams with a little sad sway. It's the homesteading contest. Come on, take a peek. HK.
So y'all, today is Veterans Day and I am off. I'm off work. Can you believe it? I'm so happy. Like the company I work for, they went into a new merger last year, and so some of the company things that we had, like as far as holidays, some of the holidays we didn't have off before, we have off now. So I'm super excited to have this day off. I got to sleep in. And nowadays, sleeping in for me is like 7 o'clock in the morning. I remember when I was younger, I could sleep till noon. I would stay up late. I would get up late. And that was just a life as a teenager. Even, sometimes when my kids would be out of school and I was raising my kids, I could sleep in when they were older, because they would stay up all night and then they would sleep in with me. So that's the trick. So you new mothers out there who got kids, if you want to sleep in, let your kids stay up with you. If it's not a school night, that way you can sleep in. It don't work for everybody. Sometimes kids can stay up all night and still get up early. They just got that unmatched energy. But today I need to go to Tractor Supply. That's like my second home. I got to get the girls some food. I may pick them up some mealworms, depending on if they have the pack that I like to get. And then I'm going to the Dollar Tree for some odds and ends. And I did my raised bed, guys. Yesterday I fixed the raised bed up. And I moved my sage into one of the raised beds. And I moved my eucalyptus. So hopefully that helps it, grow bigger. I think the little tin, I didn't have it in a tin. The little bin I had it in, I don't think I drilled holes in it, but I didn't drill them enough of them, or big enough. Probably not enough, because when I got the soil out of there to use in my new raised bed, it was pretty wet and pretty compact. So I'm amazed that the stuff grew in there. I did neglect it all the times. I didn't always water it, because I could tell just by looking at the soil that it was wet and moist. So when I would see that, I didn't even have to touch it. I knew not to do anything to it. So that's probably from when we had rain and it just stuck in there. So I'm hoping to do better since I moved it out the way. So when I get back, we'll go back to the backyard. I'll let you see the girls, and I will let you see what I did to the garden. I showed my garden in the last video, and the hornworms completely ate my garden down, and then my chickens went in there and finished off the rest. They didn't even eat the garden. They was just pretty much because there was nothing left to eat. When I say this year, the hornworms ate jalapeno plants, they ate tomato plants. That's one of their notorious things anyway. They ate the basil. I took most of my basil off before they could eat it all. And I had the chicito peppers plant. It didn't have any peppers on it, but it ate that down. My bell pepper plant down. I was like, usually y'all just eat my tomato plant, but y'all just ate everything. So I showed that because I wanted to be encouraging to somebody who may going through similar things that I go through, as far as the ups and downs of gardening. Sometimes it's not always peaches and cream. You see those gardeners, they have full-blown gardens, and it seems like they don't never have any pest control problems. They do. And sometimes some is not as extreme as others. My garden was small, so it just took one night to wipe it out. And I got the fabric mesh that I'm going to put over it. At first, I'll just keep it uncovered because I'm just letting it germinate. Once it germinates and start growing some leaves, then I'm gonna. Once I see the first leaf, I'm covering it because I pretty much put seedlings in. No lie, my husband, we went to Tractor Supply and he bought me a whole lot of seedling plants, and I planted all of them. The next day, they were completely gone. The next day, they were completely grown. So I was like, oh my gosh, hornworms do actually eat your plants up overnight. I have a bush in front of my house. One time I pulled up to my driveway and I was looking at it, and my bush had, I swear I counted 10 hornworms. So to me that sounded like an infestation. And that was in my front yard. So I'm like, what is going on? And the last house I stayed in years ago, I swear I didn't have any of these problems. But I guess, different house, different soil, different plants. We've been here for at least 4 years, and it's been up and down with my garden since I've been over here. But I'm learning as I go, learning as I grow, and that's just a part of it. All right, so I've been waiting for my son to come and move this car. Let me call him, and then I'll pick y'all back up when I get to Tractor Supply. So I'm at Tractor Supply, guys. My next stop. It's like my favorite store. Some women like Bath and Body Works. I like Tractor Supply. I always like this home decor apartment right here. The red shed. They always have this stuff. It smells so good over here. Yeah, it's like autumn. I had my eyes on this mat. Don't be surprised if you see it on my doorstep one day. See, I already, before I come in, they had the clearance, so I seen some pictures that I wanted to grab. I love when they have the clearance. There's hoodies and stuff. Yeah, stay focused. Get on back here to chicken food. So this is the aisle that I come to at least. When I get the big bags down here, I think last time I got a big bag like this, it was 2 months before I had to come, which is great. Until I get a metal tin trash can. Until I get like a metal tin trash can, I'm gonna have to get like the smaller bags, which is this right here, because last time I got the big bag, I got it twice before, and when I had it outside, a rat, it had to be a rat, put a hole in it, so they just thinking I just buffet time, so I did have it in the house, and I just kept twisting it up, but I didn't really want it in the house, I kind of want to keep chicken stuff outside, even though it never had been outside, but I don't know. So that's just how my mind works. So as soon as I find me like a trash can, like one of those tin trash cans that they have when you raise chickens or any type of farm animals, then I'll start getting a big bag again. Although I do not mind coming in Tractor Supply and coming here weekly, but I just have to know where to find those trash cans at. I don't know where I would even find them. Last time I got me my nesting boxes here, but I didn't buy another one because, for one, they kept not having it. Probably was a good thing. But the one I do have, it's already coming out the seam, but I do got a staple gun that I can fix it back with. So, yeah. Now I'm over here looking at mealworms. Let's see. My chickens love the mealworm by Flock Party. And let's Let's see. I guess they got a new bag. It's more blue. Before it was like white and blue. I usually don't get this one. I get like a smaller version because we are on a budget. And when I get like $5 and, you know, I give it to them sparingly because it is a treat. These mealworms can cost you. These are $12.99, so that's not bad. But still, 5, 12, which one you like? One day, I will be over here getting stuff for goats. I never come down this aisle because I don't have a goat yet. Or I don't have any cows. But a girl can dream, right? I have homestead dreams and goats and cows and pigs. You know, cows I kind of push back from my homestead because you need so much acreage. But for now, I just want some more chickens when we do get that land, and some goats and pigs, and I'll just get my cow meat from a local farmer. And if I'm blessed to get more land, then your girl's gonna have some cows. This reminds me of something my dad would have. I don't know. My dad loves to fish. So I don't know if he would even necessarily have it or it just remind me of him because he is a person who likes to fish. That's one thing I need to learn how to do is fish because that's another source of food. So my girls will be happy because I got them some treats. And I also seen this right here. It's like a cactus perch. It's probably big for it, but I still got it because it was in a clearance. So I was like, why not? All right, guys. So I'm about to go to Dollar Tree. So I got this thing that my phone is on. I got it actually from a TikTok shop. So if you sell on a TikTok shop, don't be discouraged. I don't. Ooh, I'm finna jam, but let me cut that down because I don't want to get copyrighted. But I got that off a TikTok shop, and I'm a person that's just like, I get tired of seeing some of those advertisements. You know, people always trying to sell you something. And even though I have always been like a entrepreneur and I always have things that I, you know, sell, I have never been the type to push it to people's face. And maybe that's why I haven't reached a point to where I'm just, you know, constantly making sales or whatever. I just advertise on my page, and, you know, if it comes in conversation to where I can bring it up, I do. And I do it like that because if you signed up, like if you're on my page and you're subscribing to my business page, then basically you signed up for me to advertise for it. So I don't feel bad doing it on there. But if you didn't sign up for it, then on your personal page, I barely put it on my personal page just because those people didn't sign up for that type of content. They signed up to see the majority of things I do, which is like gardening and raising chickens, cooking recipes, things like that. So I say all that to say, don't get discouraged, because I told myself I ain't buying stuff from TikTok shop. Don't come for me. And the reason why I was just like, I'm so tired of seeing the advertisement because it's like so saturated. It's saturated. And but you know, keep doing it, because sometimes those videos catch my attention like this did, and I bought it. And that's not the first thing I bought from the TikTok shop. I believe I done bought things 4 times. And it's coming from a person who said they're not gonna buy something from the TikTok shop. So keep doing you, and you know, the people who are for you, and you know, you never know where the sale might come. So let's go to Dollar Tree. So I end up getting 2 pitchers here at Tractor Supply. One I think I'm gonna put somewhere in my kitchen if I can find room, cause I don't want it to be cluttered. My house that I currently live in, it's like an old school. I say old school because it was built back in the day, so it's built better than the new homes, because the new homes, they just put those things up like a gingerbread house. Now, I say all that to say is that the way I have my home decorated, I like, the modern farmhouse, and I like clean lines. I like spaces in between things. I don't like that cluttered look, because it gives, I don't know, old fogey. It gives messy, junky, hoarder. That's just my opinion. So the other picture I got, I'm going to put it in the chicken coop. Yes, I bought a picture, and it's so cute. I'm gonna let y'all see it once I get to the house. It's in a trunk now. But yeah, it's really cute. I'm gonna put it in a chicken coop because I have the inside of the coop decorated. As you see, some of us chicken owners or chicken tenders, I can't tell if this green. Is it? I guess it is. They gotta fix this light because it looked like it was red still, but then I seen the other car stop, so I just kind of used my contact clues. And there's a police in a parking lot over here at Walmart, and he just ready to get somebody. So I'm not gonna go in Walmart because I don't need anything, and if I go in there, I'll find something. So I'm gonna stay out of there because I don't need to be spending unnecessary money. I'm up here past my garden department, and it's looking kind of bare. So that's a good thing. Nothing enticing me to come in there like they're getting their Christmas stuff together. Walmart, y'all behind, because some people may say right on time, which I agree, right on time, because people are, like, I don't celebrate holidays, but the people that do, if I did, I would want to celebrate when it was supposed to be celebrated, like during that month or whatever. But people are so in a rush for everything, I feel like you rush life. You don't even know when your time is gonna come. Here I go ranting, but you don't know when your time is gonna come, and here you go rushing to get there, and it could be you rushing to your time, and I say that because soon as Halloween was over, people already done skipped over Thanksgiving and celebrating Christmas, and yes, they have the right to do that, just like I have the right to state my opinion about what I'm saying. So, just be respectful all around. People get so caught up in their opinions that they don't value the opinion of others. If you've been watching my videos, I definitely value the opinion of others, but that doesn't mean I can't have an opinion as well. And my opinion is, I see a lot of rushing through life, I see before Halloween, Christmas was up, we're in fall. And it's just people, and I get it to a certain degree, because I feel like people need to be happy and want to be happy. That's the mentality, that's why I think the people who do that, they're just ready to be in a jolly mood. But what I think they fail to realize, that's a temporary happiness, and that's not the true key of happiness, and that's why it would only be just for that brief moment of that season, because that's not how you get your true happiness. Kindness, jolliness should be a worldwide, all year type of thing, because there's people in need all the time. So I'm not gonna even rant with y'all. I said my piece. Y'all know I be all over the place sometimes. I just see something, I'll start talking about it. But I am at the Dollar Tree. If you're still with me, let's go in the Dollar Tree. Let's see what I can get. I do got a shopping list. I have to make a shopping list to keep myself in check. Let me turn this heater off because, woo. Tractor Supply. I just got chicken feed. I left out of Tractor Supply with chicken feed, chicken treats, 2 pitchers and a perch thing for them to perch on, like when they're free ranging. Because sometimes they like to stand up on stuff. I think I'm gonna paint those. They're like cactus. I think I'm gonna paint them because cactus are green. I don't want to leave it wood. Dollar Tree, I have on here cotton tips. I'm notorious for liking to clean my ears. Now, I know they say you're not supposed to stick anything in your ears. I do stay out in the canal part, but I have came so accustomed to doing that if I don't do it, I feel like something is crawling on my ear. And just for me, just swabbing it on the canal part, on the outside, not the canal part, but the ear part, makes me feel like I've done something. There's nothing that's coming out on it. I don't stick it in my ear. I don't. Because I know they say don't do that. And I know a little wax is good for you. I put trash bags on here because I bought trash bags from Walmart the other day. And why I get the small ones for like the bathroom trash? I don't buy bathroom trash bags. I use grocery sacks because who trying to spend extra money? Not me. We need tissue. I'm gonna get it at the Dollar Tree because I didn't want to go to Walmart. Normally I like to go to Walmart to get my tissue because I like to get like this Angel Soft. It's a big package, like double roll stuff, whatever, and it's a good deal. It's like $6. What else? Dish soap. I hit or miss. Sometimes I get Dollar Tree. Sometimes I get it at Walmart. Lately I've been getting it at Walmart because I get that big old Dawn bottle and I get the spray. We got some of the power, whatever it calls, spray. This Dollar Tree has actually expanded to where they may have it in here. So they're not Dollar Tree anymore. They need to take that tree part and put Dollar Plus or Dollar Plus Dollar Tree. I don't know, because nowadays everything in here, it's not even $1.25 anymore. Most stuff is ringing up $1.50. And then I got a sponge because I need a new sponge, guys. Like my sink is stopped up and we're renting. And I sent a maintenance request October 24th. It is November the 12th today. And they reached out to me after I sent them a notification saying, just following up to see about my sink. We have tried the plunger thing. Something, I don't know, something is always getting that sink stopped up. I think it's a major issue than what I want to believe and what they want to do, because it keeps happening. We're not pouring grease down the sink. We actually put grease in a container. We have this mason jar that we pour the grease in, and then when it gets full, we'll pour it in a trash can. Or sometimes somebody in my family that will remain nameless will pour it outside, and it made me so mad when they do that because it's like a grease spot in my yard. But needless to say, it don't go down the sink. But yeah, I sent them and they called me and said, that, the person was out, they were sick, which I get that. But I was like, dang, one person running our company for the maintenance? Like they say he had a maintenance. It's not like he the only maintenance. Because why are we 12 and I still don't have anybody out here fixing something? So then they was like, if he doesn't come by Wednesday, which Wednesday has passed, then give them a call. And they would, I guess go from there. So he didn't come. I gave a call for the number I thought I had. Not sure if that was the number. So I sent another notification online on a portal where they receive my rent payment on time. And I said I'm doing a follow-up attempt again. I said I'm not sure if I had the right number, but nobody has still came. So now in my dishwater, the dishwasher at the bottom, there's water stuck in there because we had to cut it off when it happened because it was overflowing. So now that water has turned black. I poured bleach in there a couple times just to kill the smell. And now my sink has water. We're like doing the olden days. We're putting water in a bucket. So I am so ready, guys, to have my own homestead, like one that we're buying, not one that we're renting. You know, I do the homestead now, but I need to do it to where we're owning it, because yes, I could call somebody to fix it, or yes, we could do more to fix it. But if you're renting, that's the beauty of renting, is that when it's a job like that, then you can call on the person who owns that home and they have to take care of it, you know, versus if I was a homeowner, that would be us. If it was us, we were homeowners, then of course it comes with the territory. So we know we got to do what we got to do, which is good because it's our own investment. But I'm not going to be getting a repair guy or spending money out of our pockets going to Home Depot when we're renting. So I need you to do better. I know if you ever had to deal with any type of maintenance before, you know what I'm talking about. And the first thing they do, they try to always seem like it's your fault, right? It's never their fault. But ooh, this Dollar Tree, people are out today. Like, goodness, don't y'all work? They probably think the same thing about me. But no, let me go in here, because even though I got a list, we know I'm gonna look at other stuff, right? Let's go. Need some cotton tips. Gotta get the safety kind. See, I love when I find stuff like this. Look at these cute bottles. They got sugar plum and hot cocoa. These are the finds you find one time and then they gone. Alright, so I got some things. I got everything on my list, and I got some things I wanted. So, needless to say, that was a good shopping haul at the Dollar Plus Tree. Okay, so I got I picked up the hot cocoa and the sugar plum body wash, which I ain't need none of that. Sometimes it's not about what you need, sometimes it's about what you want, right? That's your mental health gifts to yourself. That way all that working hard doesn't go in vain, that you actually enjoying the fruits of your labor, which is when you, whatever you do for a living, however you earn your money. So, all right, let me get on home. I haven't even ate breakfast because pretty much it's 9-ish. I'm gonna go home and fix me a quiche. I just got some pans out of there. I fixed a quiche for the first time last week. Look at this fool. And then she wanna wave. Go ahead, I'm have it all on video. She's shooting down this street like it's she had to at least be going 30. And this is not even like a real street. It is a street, but it's like a street to get you to go to all of these stores right here. So I'm definitely, the speed limit should not be 30. If I can feel your car pass by and I can hear your engine, you're going a little too fast. So anyway, I was saying I made a quiche last week, and I made it for dinner. It was the first time that I ever made it. I've had quiche before, but that was the first time I made it. I made a mushroom and a spinach quiche. It was delicious. So today I'm going to be making, it had onions and all that good stuff in it. This time I'm going to do bacon and spinach. So I think I'm only going to make one. I made two last time, and they ate it. They ate it down. You know, they ate it down. It was good. I took a piece to a coworker. They loved it. So this time I'll do it with bacon, even though I love mushroom. I don't have any mushroom at home. That's what I'll have for breakfast. That sounds good. I'm going to enjoy this off day. So, everything's closed. The library closed. I guess like the government buildings. Well, there wasn't even no pun intended. Yeah. So it's such a pretty day out here. I love fall because I don't know if y'all can see this, but no, you can't. But I mean, just look around wherever you live. The trees, the leaves falling, the crisp air. Such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. See? Can you hear that sound of nature? I mean, I love all the sounds. Cars passing by. Because that's life. There's people living life. There's people going to places they need to go, want to go, and they're living life. So I'll pick you guys back up when I'm outside giving the girls a treat, and I'll give you a glance at my garden, and I'll tell you what the lineup is that's going to go in each bed. I think I'm going to do seeds. I was thinking about doing seedlings, but Tractor Supply, they didn't have any, and I don't want to go to Home Depot or nowhere else. So, alright, I'll pick you up when I get to the house. So, I'm back at Charm Farm, and these are my raised beds that I got. I need to put some more soil because I want them filled to the top. But, you see where I put like the sage and the eucalyptus. I just moved my basil plant there for now, and my rosemary. Those are gone. I put my fountain back up. I will fill it, with some more water. It's a DIY project I did. And this raised bed here, I put those trellises up, but I just put it up. I don't have anything that's going to be trellising during the wintertime. Those are the ones I have for my cucumbers and tomato plant. So the lineup is going to be, I'm going to be doing like the Chinese radish, and I'm going to do carrots. I'm going to do beets. And this one right here is going to be my lettuce bed. So I'm going to have like butter crunch. I'm going to have romaine. And where I have the sage and the eucalyptus, I'm going to plant some chives and cilantro. I'm going to do some more cilantro. So in that bed with the trellis, I'm going to do some carrots, some beets, and some French breakfast radishes. Those are really good. I got my herb tower right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. It has soil in it. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that one yet. So I'm gonna be collecting some eggs right now. I got the treats for the girls, and they want them. They haven't had these in a while, so they're gonna be super excited to get it. Be nice, girls. Let's see what eggs I have today. So far, at least. So I got 4 eggs. I'll be careful collecting it this time, because last time I was moving too fast and broke one. That was a little dirty. I got one over there. I'm doing a deep bedding method to where I'm just layering the pine on there, and I just kind of scoop it out the way, put some fresh one over it, and I'm gonna do that throughout the winter time. This will keep the girls warm during the winter months, and then I'll be able to use all this pine in the garden for a natural fertilizer in the spring. Now I do like to take the pine out of the nesting box and put fresh pine in, because I don't want my eggs to be dirty. So usually I'll just kick it to the side with my rake that my dad got me. He gave me some of his equipment so that way I can build up on my farm equipment. I know he gave me a wheelbarrow. He gave me this rake and then a shovel. What else? He gave me like a seed spreader to like treat the yard. He gave me that one in the other house because I had like a lot of ant beds. I don't use that one really for that anymore since I have the chickens in the garden and the chickens be feeding on the grass. So if I see an ant bed, I pretty much put some cinnamon or something that'll get rid of them. Cinnamon is like a natural way to get rid of your ant problems. I usually don't have too much of an ant problem though. All right, so let's see what the eggs look like. So I got 4 eggs, which means 4 of my girls laid, and I will come back later on to get the other 2. So I get 6 eggs a day. You know, my girls free range, but I like to let them free range later in the day. I usually do it around 3-ish, you know, maybe I say 3-ish, but when I'm at work, by the time I get here, about 4 o'clock. So they'll free range by 4 to like 6:30, and then they'll start going back into the coop to go to bed. So they get all this wonderful yard to be able to free range, and then over there, they go over there too. They even go up on my deck, which I don't like. But I just usually, I'll let it, if they poop on the deck, I'll let it harden, and then I'll just scoop it up with the shovel. That way it don't leave a residue. They see me, and they're not used to seeing me this early on a Tuesday, so they want to come out, but I'm going to stick with my plan because I don't want them out here all day. They get into too much trouble when they do. And when they do come out, I'll be covering my beds with my fabric mesh that I have. I'm going to get the loops on there too because it'll create like a greenhouse effect, and that'll help my lettuce and my beets and my radishes be able to germinate and to grow. So I'm probably going to plant those seeds later on today. I won't show that on the video, but of course when I do a tour of my garden beds, you will see that. I'm liking how everything looks. It looks nice and clean. It just looks nice and clean, which is what I like. Nice and clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix me some breakfast, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will let y'all see how the quiche turn out, and well, you know what, I'll post like by the time you get to this part, you will already have seen what my quiche looked like from the previous time, because I'm gonna put an overlay on there so you guys can see it. I'm gonna end this video right here, and next time I see you guys, until then, I want you to stay blessed, be kind to each other, and don't be a stranger. Bye for now.